Hi everybody, I'm getting ready to go to Arizona to Harry Whitney's for a couple weeks for that cold starting clinic. Really looking forward to that. So I fly out tomorrow morning. But before I get on the road, it's been a week since the last video, I thought I'd do a little update. I've been getting some questions about my books, especially the series. People want to know which ones come in which order. So I'm going to go through all my horse books with you now. So you'll understand the books that I've published. This is the stack of my books. I've got 6 horse books that have been published. The first one was called Discovering Natural Horsemanship, A Beginner's Odyssey, published by the Lions Press. It's only available in hardback. This was a very early part of my story, just meeting Niji for the first time when my wife wanted to get him, and we brought him home, and then my first colt born here on the place, whippersnapper, and I had a mare named Sokiai, and so a lot of that early story is in this book. I don't get into the horsemanship that I have grown to love. I don't get into the horsemanship that's based on what Harry Whitney has taught me in this book. My best known books are a series of 4, and they're known as the Journey into Honest Horsemanship series. The first one is called A Horse's Thought. This book was put together, initially I had done some essays about working with Harry Whitney, learning from him at clinics. They were published in magazines, and I went ahead and wrote several more and fleshed out this book. Then I just kind of got the bug, and the more I learned and the more experiences I went through, the more I felt like I needed to record that as a writer. The second one in the series is Between the Reins. The third one is Further Along the Trail, and then the most recent one that just came out last year is called Going Somewhere. I've been asked before, how come I'm not facing the camera in any of the front shots on these 4 books? And part of that is because, well, it started with the first one. We had a photograph that I really liked. It's a photograph of me working with Carol's horse named Stony. Then it just kind of kept on from there. We had another photograph for the second book where I'm working with Niji facing away. And I like the way that works because I feel like I'm on a journey. The horse is facing the camera, I'm facing the horse. It's like, you know, bringing the reader along. Let's go along on this horse journey. It sort of gives me that feel. And it's not like I'm directly looking at you saying, hey, I've got all this knowledge and I'm ready to teach you. These books aren't how-to books in any way, shape, or form. These books are memoirs of my difficulties, things that I've learned, wrecks that I've been in, trying to figure out how do I get that fixed, how do I get that shaped up. And Harry Whitney is a clinician, a good friend of mine. He's been at it for at least 30 years, and so he's been very patient trying to help me. So a lot of those stories are in these 4 books, and that's what's going on there. Then I got one other book. It's called Roundup, A Gathering of Equine Writings. I'm an equestrian journalist as well as an author of books, and this is a compilation of some of my best known articles and essays from over the years. Things that have run in Equus, Western Horseman, Eclectic Horseman, the American Quarter Horse Journal, America's Horse, things like that. This book doesn't get nearly as much mention as the other ones because of the horsemanship aspect, but there's a lot of really neat stuff in here. The one book that I have that's available as an ebook is the first in the series, A Horse's Thought. It's available for Kindle, for Nook. It's available at pretty much any ebook store. So anyway, that's the rundown on the books. You can always find out more about them at my website, tommoates.com. And they're also available on Amazon or anywhere you buy books. So I hope to be able to update you guys from Harry Whitney's Colt Starting Clinic. And I'll try to get some video, at least some Facebook updates while we're out there. And I'll have a video at the very latest when I get back. So we'll try to get something going. I appreciate all the interest in the books, and the reviews that I've been getting lately have been wonderful. Thank you everybody that's put a review on Amazon or has written me a nice letter. Always appreciate that. It's very encouraging. A lot of times it's just me and a horse and laptop or a notepad. See y'all a little further down the trail, and hope everyone has a good time till we get together again. Hey Ellie Mae, what do you think? Say bye everybody.
He was looking fine in a Stetson hat when he showed up ready to ride. She was sitting there on the old front steps with love-struck stars in her eyes. He'd been hired on